All right, let's get right into it. We've literally all been there, right? Staring blankly at those drab, gray, fabric-covered walls of a sterile cubicle. Or maybe a completely uninspired home office desk. It's just draining. But what if you could take that perfectly plain desk and flip it into a personalized corner of joy? In today's Explainer, we're looking at how to completely revamp your workspace so that your personal style actually fuels your professional productivity. We're going to explore some fantastic, grounded insights that prove just a few simple, calming touches can completely change the entire mood of your workday. Let's reclaim your space.
Here's the roadmap for this Explainer. First, we'll rethink your workspace, then cultivate a calming atmosphere. After that, we'll merge style with productivity, maximize small workspace comfort, and finally, add your personal signature. Let's jump in.
Section 1. Rethink your workspace. Seriously, it's time to question the status quo or those gray desk environments.
So, does your workspace actually inspire you? I want you to take a second and honestly evaluate how you feel sitting at your desk. Think about those long grinds or that dreaded mid-afternoon mental fog. If your space isn't helping you push through that, or worse, if it's literally adding to your stress, it's time for a change. A great place to start? Look at your home decor. If you thrive in a minimalist bedroom, a cluttered desk is going to absolutely wreck your focus. Start small, pick one or two of your favorite colors, and build a space that actually feels like yours.
Think about the typical sterile office. It's distracting, stressful, and, let's be real, totally uninspiring. Now contrast that with a personalized workspace, one that's calming, highly productive, and motivating. The visual appeal matters way more than you might think. When your desk looks put together with items that reflect who you are, you're actually way more motivated to sit down and crush your work.
Moving to Section 2, cultivate a calming atmosphere. We absolutely need to establish a low-stress zone here.
Okay, so a massive part of this is managing daily stress. And scent is such a powerful tool. Take a look at the benefits of an essential oil diffuser with lavender. Lavender is a total game changer for reducing daily stress and promoting relaxation right at your desk. Now, it's not a magic cure-all, but a few drops can completely shift the vibe of your workspace, especially when back-to-back meetings are just draining your energy. It helps clear out that afternoon mental fog and really takes the edge off those hectic days. Plus, those little USB-powered diffusers are compact enough to sit right by your monitor without overwhelming your coworkers.
Next up, mini succulent gardens. What's amazing about these little guys is they give you that fresh, living vibe without demanding constant babysitting. They seriously only need watering every 1 to 2 weeks. That is absolutely perfect for a busy schedule. Or, if you're just playing forgetful, like a lot of us. You can mix up spiky varieties with those round, plump ones for some cool texture, and drop them in a small glass terrarium or even a vintage teacup right next to your keyboard. Having something alive on your desk makes the whole space feel so much less sterile.
Another incredible sensory addition, a clean-burning soy wax candle. The Capri Blue Volcano is a massive favorite in our source material. It features these energizing tropical fruit and citrus notes that are super fresh, never heavy or cloying. And because soy wax burns cleaner and longer than standard paraffin, it produces less soot and smoke. That makes it way gentler on the air quality if you're in an enclosed space. Honestly, even when it isn't lit, that signature blue jar adds a really gorgeous touch of warmth.
All right, Section 3, merge style with productivity. We like to call this our double duty strategy. The goal here is finding items that look amazing, but also serve a hard practical purpose. Step 1, pick colorful magnetic dry erase boards. They give you a perfect spot for daily goals, but if you get them in soft pastels or jewel tones, they basically look like art. Step 2, grab some patterned desk organizers. Keep your pens and papers sorted in fun geometric prints so your desk doesn't look like a tornado hit it. When everything has a designated spot, you waste way less time hunting for stuff. And Step 3, utilize your vertical wall space. Throw up some wall-mounted file holders, floating shelves, or pegboards to keep your actual desk surface perfectly clear and brilliantly organized.
Section 4. Maximize small workspace comfort. We really need to talk about your physical well-being. Just look at that number, $15 to $30. That is incredibly affordable for a major physical upgrade. We're talking about plush, high-density foam lumbar pillows. If you're sitting for hours on end, your lower back desperately needs that support. And since they usually fall right in this $15 to $30 price range, you can easily swap them out whenever you want a fresh new look, totally guilt-free.
And finally, Section 5, add your personal signature. Let's get into those renter-friendly finishing touches.
These 3 little additions are brilliant.
First up, warm white LED fairy lights. Drape them along the edge of your cubicle or desk. That soft glow adds this incredibly gentle ambiance without being distracting, and it honestly makes long days feel so much more inviting all year round. Second, water-resistant patterned mouse pads. Ditch the standard, boring black pad for a fun floral, a stripe, or even a motivational one that gives you a little mental boost. And third, renter-friendly washi tape. This is literally a genius trick. You can use washi tape to create mini picture frames right on plain walls to showcase your photos, and the best part, it peels right off without causing any damage whatsoever.
Do what you love what you do. Displaying framed, inspiring quotes at eye level is a constant reminder of exactly why you show up every single day. When you inevitably hit a tough moment at work, having a visual reminder like this, maybe placed on a tiny easel or hung up with command strips, can completely shift your perspective. The trick is, just make sure you choose quotes that genuinely resonate with you. Otherwise, they're just going to fade into invisible background noise.
So, what does this all mean for you? Well, the crucial takeaway is right here. What one item will you add to your desk tomorrow to reclaim your space? Small, really intentional changes, whether it's a mini succulent garden, a colorful organizer, or a framed quote, can entirely transform how you experience your workday. I want to challenge you. Take that first step toward a happier, more productive, and deeply personal workspace today.